Hey guys, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. If you've never been here before, this is going to be one of those I tell you who I am type of videos. Um, I've been called to bring this video forward all day so far. And I thought maybe that I needed, what do I need to do? I'm talking to Spirit in my head. Do I need to write a script? Because that's 42 years of who am I? No script. No script needed. Keep it short and simple, straight to the point. KISS is what they're asking me to do, the acronym. Keep it simple, Shawnee. Keep it simple, Shawnee. Okay, I can do that. So, who am I and why am I sitting in front of you on your screen as a tarot reader? Well, it all started. Okay, well, my name is Shawnee, and I do not normally like to. I love my name. My name, the whole name means marvelous gift from God. And how wonderful is that I chose that, right? In my book of life before I came down here. I don't like when people murder my name. I cannot stand it. So if I don't know you, sometimes I will not introduce myself as Shawnee. A lot of the times I'll introduce myself by my middle name, which I absolutely love as well, which is Elizabeth. But a lot of people have a hard time with that. So, because it's hard to spell, I guess. Even though it's Eliza Beth. See, I don't even know how to spell my own name. I go by Liz a lot of the time. If you don't know me, I go by Liz a lot of the time. I'm 42 years old. I live in Houston, Texas, baby. And I'm originally from San Antonio. I spent a lot, but not all of my upbringing in San Antonio, sometimes in Austin, moving around a lot, and some random years in Minnesota. My upbringing, single parent, I met my dad once. I have two half siblings that I don't know. My household was filled with mental illness. I was kind of passed off a lot to family members and strangers. And you know what happens when you let strangers watch your kids. Nothing good. Don't do that. And a lot of my upbringing, my safe space was at my grandparents' house. My grandma and my grandfather were divorced. So at either of those houses, I was always taken care of, center of attention, just felt great. One of my absolute favorite places as a kid was at my great grandmother's house. And she taught me just so much. She's no longer with us, but I believe that I inherited her intuition, intuitive powers, her clairs to an extent, and am continuing her power. As a kid, I had a completely different sort of connection to spirit. I used to actually see spirits as a kid. I used to dream prophetic dreams before a death or somebody getting injured. But I think at some point, and I only know this because I had to go see a medium myself, but at some point as a kid, I went to spirit and I said, that's enough. I can't continue to see ghosts. I can't continue to have these dreams about people. It's too scary. So then I got flipped to clairs, right? So I'm clairaudient. I hear things. I have the ability I see words. You'll see me use cards that have words on them. A lot of books, words speak out to me, phrases speak out to me. I know, I just have an inner knowing. My intuition is ridiculous. I wish I would have been tapped into that for a long time. And I'm very empathic. I'm very, very sensitive to energies, which has got me into a lot of lessons throughout life. I was in the military for 20 years. I'm retired United States Air Force. And while I was in the military, I had a lot of different jobs. Thank God, because as an Aries, I get bored very easily. And I'm glad that I stayed the entire 20, because I don't think I would have had they not switched my jobs, my AFSEs, MOSs, depending on your knowledge of American military, so much. I would have been bored out of my mind. So I did that for 20 years. While I was in the military, I had a cake business in the mid 2000s. 'Cause I almost went to culinary school before I joined the military, but I ended up joining the military at 17. So I had a cake decorating business in the mid 2000s, got rid of that. I had, before I retired, I had a hot dog cart, and I was going to turn that into a food truck. Got rid of that just before the dang pandemic. Which in America, like, food trucks became like super hot for like 2 years. No big deal. I got rid of that. I had an RV rental business just right after I retired. I had a farm, a working farm, chickens, ducks, dogs, cats, like all that. That I sold, got rid of. And then now here I am with Infinite Light with Shawnee, doing tarot readings. I'm also a certified executive and leadership coach. So I'm using those coaching skills to help people in the background, help realize their true selves and work through ellipses, right? Work through fill in the blank, whatever it is. I've been married 3 times. 3 times in the military. You collect marriages sometimes if you fall into that sort of toxic sort of loop. And guess what? I did. The first marriage was I married my high school sweetheart. We weren't even married a full year. It should have actually been an annulment. Sometimes I feel like I don't count that one, but a lot of people who I date want me to, so I do. I count that one. That was a marriage. My second one, my first and my second one ended from infidelity. I'm not pointing fingers in any way, shape, or form because I contributed a lot to the demise of all of my relationships not working out. My third one ended most recently. It was an abusive relationship. And that was the whole thing where I had to leave in the middle of the night, drive 5 hours in the rain. I'm kidding you not. This is like a whole movie scene. I had to call the sheriffs out to come and help us get out of the house and all of that jazz. So that's what I've been healing from for the last year. And that's where I fell into tarot as a way to, I don't know, navigate. Because at 41, having to leave so abruptly, my tower moment, God. I have 2 kids here in this 3D plane. I have 2 kids here, 11 years apart. So I had to, really figure that out. I have one child who is in heaven, or whatever you call it, though he is always by me. So I had to heal from a lot. I had to heal from a lot in this last year. It was not easy. I did not expect it to happen. I mean, I had a business, I had an RV rental business, I had a farm, I had chickens, I had ducks, I had a pond that I had just built, dug into the ground. I was expanding my chicken coop. I had just got some new silky chicks in, right? I was building a garden. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it at 41. I didn't expect to be in a completely different city. My entire life, I had bounced from one relationship to another, and Spirit said, no, this time. You need to be single on purpose, for a purpose, and that purpose is you and your kids. So that's where I am currently. I'm not crying. My nose just got like congested or something. I'm not crying. You're crying. No, I'm good. I'm still in love with the idea of love. I am. You can't keep me from my truth. I know my truth now. I'm still in love with the idea of love, even though I've been single on purpose for a purpose and healing, and really, really trying to stay true to said healing. I'm listen. I am a romantic at heart. What can I say? I've been through some shit, a lot of actual shit, starting at a very young age. My very first memory of life is some shit, some not good stuff that I have had to process and process and process. Been to therapy over the years multiple times. Been to religion over the years multiple times. Been to spirituality. And like I said, and here I am now. It's not been hard. I feel like there have been setbacks. I've had to give up alcohol in order to maintain a vibration that works for the idea of healing. I thought I was in a twin flame union. And even though I've been to a medium who has said, no, you're not, it's karmic, the cards in front of me are saying it is a twin flame union. And that's not easy in any way, shape, or form. Those of you who are out there that are on a twin flame union, in a twin flame union, especially as a divine feminine, that ain't easy. Because I already got kids. I don't need to raise some other adult. Not that I am. I understand what that path is supposed to look like. I've done the work. I've done the studying. A lot of studying. A lot of studying. So I use my background now. I've been public speaking since I was a kid, like an actual kid. I think intermediate school, so like 5th or 6th grade, I've been public speaking. So this is something that I've always done. When I was in the military, I used to teach communications. I used to teach inclusivity in the workplace. I used to teach mentorship and leadership. So this is like, all of this is definitely in the wheelhouse of my purpose here in this particular incarnation. Although I do know in multiple other incarnations, I've been in front of people doing this exact same thing throughout lifetimes. So this ain't my first rodeo. I'm a very old soul. Spent a lot of my time on the English Isles and in Northern Africa. I think that this might be one of my first incarnations in America, in the Americas, in America. But I'm here for it. I'm here for this ride. I'm here for this journey. And my goal on YouTube is to share my story, share my gifts, connect people to themselves first, and then show them a world outside of themselves that operates in love and light, as cliche as that sounds. And to let people know it like literally it's okay. And you're not alone in any way, shape, or form. I feel like there's only so many lifetimes that mathematically the universe can come up with for as old as it is. So there's always somebody that has been there, done that, seen something similar to that, felt that feeling. Yeah. So I actually got called to YouTube. One of my kids always wanted to be a YouTuber. And I did a YouTube video for my RV rental business years ago that was very well received. I wanted to coach or heal or teach in some sort of way, and I didn't know what that looked like. But YouTube kept itching at the back of my mind. And I didn't know how to do it. I just started doing it. And it's only been a few months. But I feel its growth, and I feel my connection to you. 42 on the clock. 42 for me means love as well. So this is me delivering a fully open-hearted message to you about who I am, completely vulnerable. But I'm not sad. No, I'm happy. I'm like crazy excited. Something is coming. I don't know if you feel it too. For me, individually, stability is coming, love is coming, prosperity is coming, abundance is coming. Like all of this is coming. A lot of it is already here for me, okay? But for you and the rest of the collective and this earth, those of us that are going to ascend higher, my God, the age of Aquarius, it's just going to be beautiful. 2024 was hard for a lot of people. Yeah. Even if 2020 was hard for a lot of people, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, hard, ebbs and flows of hard, challenging, new challenge. But 2024 was a release for a lot of people. And this full moon in Aries, oof, it's affecting everybody. And I think there's a big reason why Aries is so heavy into tarot right now. It's because we're the leaders. And so Spirit is trying to get us, hello, wake up. You need to heal. You need to release this because I need you to lead the masses into this beautiful age that Mother Gaia is turning into. Listen to me. The verbiage she's using. Guys, I am in love with life, and I am so blessed and proud of my soul for coming down here during this tumultuous time in history. Again, we're here again, and you chose this time. Thank you. No, but for real, I really am happy. And I mean, I've been through some shit, and who's to say I'm not gonna go through some more shit? But honestly, I feel like I've been through the worst, and I feel like a lot of you guys have already been through the worst already. And to come out of that and dig out of that, just imagine how much stronger you're gonna be. Not to say that the future is gonna be filled with just, I just feel like we're going to be more equipped, better equipped to handle whatever the life throws at us. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I like to watch Paul over at Dove and Serpent Tarot, and he always goes, yeah. Okay, guys, that's me. I'm Shawnee Liz, Shawnee Elizabeth, whatever. Infinite Light. This is me, this is who I am, and that's my story, kind of. I think I was going to share with you guys a few more other things, but maybe that's what tarot readings are for. So maybe stay tuned, and there will be more, a part 2. I don't know. Either way, I love you guys. Mwah! Love and light. Bye.